Hello everyone, what is up? Wuthering Waves is a gacha game that was able to get over 30 million pre-registrations before the game was even released. And I reckon some of those people probably never ever played a gacha game before Wuthering Waves and don't really know how the gacha and pity system to get characters will work in Wuthering Waves. So if that is your case, this video is for you, and I am going to simplify how the gacha will work in Wuthering Waves without going through the math so our small brains won't get hurt. In Wuthering Waves, the main way to get characters is from the gacha banners, which are called convenes in the game. And to get or pull characters from the convenes, you will need this thing called tide, and one tide equals one pull on a banner. There are currently 3 types of tide: lustrous tide, radiant tide, and forging tide. And each tide can be used on a different convene to get different characters or weapons. The lustrous tide is used on the novice convene and permanent characters and weapon convenes to get characters and weapons that are permanent in the game, while radiant tide is used on character event convenes to get time-limited characters. And lastly, the forging tide is used on weapon event convenes to get time-limited weapons. So, as you can see, in real life, you should not eat tide.
Tide Pods, which is what I want to talk to you about today. You gotta stop eating the Tide Pods, okay? Look, I get it. You guys are young, you're hip. You don't want an old guy telling you what to do. But Tide Pods are soap, and that's not food. So please, stop eating the Tide Pods.
I don't regret it.
But in Wuthering Waves, tides are very important as they let you gacha and gamble for characters. But how do you get tide? Well, the most reliable way to get tide for free is to spend the premium in-game currency called Asteroid, which you can earn just by playing the game and doing dailies. And in Wuthering Waves, one tide will typically cost around 160 Asteroid. All in all, this means that you should hoard your Asteroid, because with enough of this currency, you won't have to worry about which tide to get, as they all cost the same and you can just buy the needed tides when you are about to pull for new weapons or characters on a specific convene that you want. And each of the banners or convenes will have a pity system. For 4-star characters and weapons, you are guaranteed at least 1 4-star every 10 pulls, while for 5 stars, you are only guaranteed a character or weapon every 80 pulls. Whether you get it before 80 pulls depends on your luck. Another layer of luck is called the 50-50. In the permanent character convenes, the 5-star characters you get are always randomized. But in the character event convenes or banners, there will be a 50% chance of you getting the time-limited 5-star. While on the other hand, there will be another 50% chance of you getting a permanent character from the permanent convene. So if you lose the 50-50 and get the permanent character from the permanent convene, the next 5-star in the event banner is then guaranteed to be the time-limited 5-star character. However, thank God for the 5-star weapons, it is a lot more straightforward as there is no 50-50 and you are just guaranteed to get the weapons on both permanent and event convenes, in their respective banners. And that's it. That's how the gacha basically works in Wuthering Waves. You save all the asteroids you can, after which you select the convene or banners you want to get characters from, and then you use asteroids to buy the tides for that convene, and then you gamble. You might just get the 5-star you want in one pull, or 160 pulls if you lose the 50-50. But if you have been paying extra attention, you might have realized that I left out the novice convene banner mentioned near the start of the video. That is because the novice convenes is a special case. This convene is also known as the beginner banner and is a convene separate from the permanent character convene, but they use the same lustrous tide and have the same 4 and 5-star characters available to acquire on the banner. The only difference is the pity and cost, as in the novice banner, you are guaranteed a 5-star character at 50 pulls, and each 10 pull only costs 8 pulls. And after which you get the 5-star character from within the 50 pools, the banner will transform into a new banner called the Beginner Choice Convene, where you get, well, the discount goes away and you can select a 5-star character you get with a pity of 80 pulls. And after getting the selected 5-star, then the banner will be gone. So it really is just a beginner banner to help new players get at least 2 5-star characters. One is a random one and another one you get to choose. But you need to remember, as good as the novice convenes or beginner choice convene sounds, the 5-star you can get from it are limited to the permanent convene 5-stars. Meaning if you want characters like Jian and Yiling from the limited banners, it might be better for you to spend your asteroids on Radiant Tide for time-limited character event banners instead. So at the end of the day, it is your choice on how you want to gamble with your asteroids. But now, after watching this video, you should be better equipped with knowledge to make those choices. If this video helped, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Nubby out.